Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the construction series. Today we are going to start laying gravel for a gravel road over in the other part of the county. Part of it is already done. We're finishing up the last part of the road. But before we go and before we get anywhere, I have a quick joke that I want to say. What kind of things does a farmer talk about when he's milking his cows? Utter nonsense. Ha ha ha. Oh. All right, that was a bad joke. Okay, let's get in the dump truck. Me laughing at how bad that was funnier than what the joke was. We're gonna get in the dump truck. We're gonna back this thing out because we have to get loaded up with the first load of gravel that we have right here at the facility. Now I've got the excavator on the back of that load loader. Fun fact, when I loaded that up on the trailer, I didn't even disconnect the truck. I did that. I watched a video of a guy hauling in real life one of those, and he did this thing where he was actually able to just load it right from the side, you know, by using the arm on it and everything. So I gave it a try, and it works great. So I'm going to do that from now on. But we don't need that. We don't need that right now. We're going to have to be switching it for the wheel loader probably. Or, yeah, maybe we could just take the... We'll probably actually just need to take the skid steer. We might... I don't think we're going to need the wheel loader. We're going to need the skid steer, the roller, and maybe a gravel truck or whatever. I know I'm just backing up and going back and forth in the same spot, but I'm trying to park this thing where I thought it was going to be the most useful. All right, so we got that parked. We are going to need the wheel loader to load it up with gravel here at the yard, though. So let's go ahead and hop in our wheel loader. I saw a used one for sale. Now I kind of feel stupid for buying the new one, but oh well. Oh well, we got our money's worth. It's nice. We're going to be able to use it for a while, so I'm not complaining too much. Just a little bit, because the used one was a lot cheaper. But, oh well. No big deal. We already spent the money. We already bought it. It's a tax write-off. You know how it is. As always, if you guys enjoy the videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content, then can we get this video to, say, 500 views? 500 likes, more specifically. Alright, let's load up with gravel here. Let's just get a first bucket load, and oh, that must be a lot of gravel. Okay, well, this might take us a little while, but we're gonna get loaded up before we get over there. I should have done it already, but you know how I am. I suck at planning things, so it's gonna take us a little while to get this loaded up with gravel, but once we do have it all loaded up, we'll be able to take it. I'm thinking about disconnecting the trailer I have on the back of the pickup and putting it on the back of the dump truck if possible, to just pull the whatchamacallit, the skid steer with the dump truck. And then I just have to come back and get the wheel loader at some point. Probably when I go get another load with the dump truck, I'll you know, because I'll have to come back here, we can get the wheel loader. So that is or not the wheel loader. We can get the roller. That's what I meant to say. So that's probably how we're going to have to go about this. But let's get this thing all filled up, ready to go. Then we will get over to the job site. I'm not going to make you sit through watching me fill this thing up all the way. I'll just, I'll do this a couple more times, and we will be on the road here shortly. And get another load here. I think we're just about done filling this thing up. I think maybe this load will be it, or the one right after this load will be it. We're about to find out here. Let's lift this bad boy all the way up, and let's just go ahead and start dumping in the final load. I think what will be the final load, at least. I want to get more on that far side. There we go. Maybe it'll take... Oh, that looks pretty full, doesn't it? I'm going to go ahead and say that's full. I don't think I'll fit a whole nother bucket load in. So, go ahead and angle that bucket down. Ooh, easy. There we go. Get all the pressure off of it. Turn off the what do you call them? The strobes. Turn off the engine. Hop out. Get into the dump truck. Oh, we could have definitely got more in there. Now that I'm looking at it. We better. There's a lot on the near side that we can fill in yet. All right. One more load. One more. That's okay. Won't take us too long. We just back up. Line up here. We'll get one more bucket, and then we should be good. So there's a bucket. Back up, and right there. Perfect. Line up. Dump it in on the near side. Or the far side is where I was... Well, or whichever side. I don't know, man. I don't know which one I was trying to line up. I can't remember. Surely that's full now, though. Let's go ahead and drop this back down. Right there will do. And straighten it out a little bit. Perfect. Shut it all off again. Hop back in the dump truck. Oh, yeah, it looks a lot more even. There we go. That's a lot better. So now, we're going to get the No, it's not a Bobcat. We're going to get the Kubota put on the rear end of the dump truck here. That way we can just take that over in one go and I don't have to take multiple vehicles. So we're going to stop right here. Going to open up this door, back out the trailer, unload it, connect it all up to the truck there, and then we will hit the road. Back the Kubota out of the shed. There we go. You know what? Let's just back it all the way straight right back here. How's that? All right, let's pull the truck back forward and put it away. Don't need it for this job. Right here will do. I might need this truck, though. Now that I think about it, I should probably bring this truck, too. We're doing road work. All right, all right, all right. We probably need to bring this truck, then. Well, if that's the case, I wonder if I can get another trailer to load up the wheel. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer. But we're gonna connect this up to that. There we go. Or Bobcat should be a little Bobcat, not a Bobcat. It's a Kubota, skid steer, Kubota. It's Kubota, Jake. Kubota. How many times you gotta say it? Kubota. There we go. Pull it forward a little bit. Trying to figure out the weight of this trailer. It's a little dicey sometimes. Right there should do. Shut it down. Okay. So I'll tell you what. We'll take the truck, and I'll tell one of the yard hands to come over here and help me by driving the dump truck over there. That's what we'll have to do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on all these flashing lights since we're going to a job site. Let me go tell Frank to get in the dump truck then. All right, Frank's in the dump truck. He's ready to go. We've got the F-150 loaded down way more than it ever should be. This is definitely not beyond towing capacity, right? That's not what this truck is for. This truck is literally just for, you know, some tools and like chauffeuring people on and off of job sites, road construction sites, and or even just, you know, piloting traffic through sites. It's not meant for hauling things like this, but whatever. That's what we're gonna use it for. Frank falling behind a little bit there, but that's all right. We're hitting the road. We're gonna get over to the job site. It's a little ways down. We could take the interstate to get there, but I think it'd be smart for us to not do that. I think we're gonna have to take a back road. So we'll see you guys when we get over to the job site. Should we pull a Grant and say, "Oh, she's squatting, boys"? All right, I think this is our turn right here. Let me turn on our blinker. Slow down a little bit there, hotshot. This should be our turn. I believe it's our turn. I feel a little questionable because it might have been farther down. Oh, watch the road, Jake. Watch the road. No, this looks like the right place. We came out here earlier and we set up some barrels, but I wasn't driving, so I wasn't really paying attention. I was riding along with Frank. Looks like I see some barrels up ahead here, though, so that means we're headed down to the right job site. That's good to know. So part of this road is already done. We are just finishing it up. It was previously a dirt road, so it was like a Class B road or whatever, like low maintenance or no maintenance road. And they decided to widen it and start putting gravel down. And they started down at that end, and they're working their way back to this highway here. As you can see, it's been widened out, but it's just a bunch of dirt. So we need to pour a bunch of gravel and spread it out. That's pretty much what we need to do. I'm going to pull forward until Frank pulls in. So we're going to go ahead and get this unloaded. I'm going to tell Frank that he can just sleep in the truck. That's what I'm going to tell him. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and line this up for our first pour. I guess I should start at that end so I'm not driving over my work whenever I come in to unload. That would be smart. Work towards the highway, huh? So we're going to go down here. We're going to line the truck up. And what we're going to do is just start dumping and start pulling forward, and then we'll spread it out as we go along. Try not to get into these people's fields too much. Now, we do have permission to be in this grass section right here to our right at the moment. So if we do need to pull off and park some stuff or dump some stuff or whatever it may be, we can go in there a little ways. I want to try and avoid that as much as possible. Try to cause minimal damage to local people's land around here, but they're gonna be happy that they're getting a gravel road. So I guess, you know, yin yang. It's a win, it's a lose. Oh, okay. Now she's squatting, boys. Jeez. Let's get the Kubota off of there. I didn't call it a Bobcat this time. That's good. Back it right off the trailer, nice and easy. Right, that was easy. That was not nice and easy. That was quick and painful, but each their own. I'm gonna pull this just up here out of the way a little bit. We'll leave that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the whatchamacallits, the ramps. I'm gonna take this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just drop the trailer right here as well for now. Right there will do. We can come back out to get that when we or we can take that back with a dump truck. I'm gonna go get another load for the roller. And now I'm going to go ahead and say traffic is mostly going to be coming from this direction over here. So I'm just going to take this truck. I'm going to park it right up here. That way people know that we're working on a road up here. And there's going to be traffic going in and out. We'll just leave that right there. I'm going to go and shut it off. The battery should be able to run that stuff for a little while with no problem. Run back over here. Kubota's already running. We can just leave that on. We're going to need it here in a second. Or should I just do all the... Should I do all the dumps and then... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Because I'm not sure if I want to do all the dumps for gravel, or if I want to dump and then flatten and then dump and then flatten and so on and so forth. I have not decided. But we're here. We can go ahead and start the dump and just pull forward at a nice calm pace of 4 miles an hour. We might not even really need to spread this out much. I should set my cruise control so it's at a consistent level. I'm going to set that at 4 miles an hour. Just so that works a little bit better. And you know what? This might work out pretty well, actually. And that's pretty deep. We don't need it that deep, so it is going to work better for us if we... Man, that map made it a long ways, didn't it? That's like half of the... Alright, you know what? Let's try spreading that out and seeing how well it spreads. Because if I know it's only going to take one load to cover the full width, then that'll be some good info for us. So... let's hop back into the Kubota. Let's fire it back up. And let's try spreading this out. I'm thinking maybe not spreading it, though. I'm thinking maybe just getting the roller. I almost feel like that's just going to work better. Except for you know, we got a couple humps here and there because I wasn't spreading at a consistent rate. But once I set the cruise control, it worked a lot better. I don't know, man. I think if I just take away this little bump right here, the rest I can really just do with the roller. I don't know if I need to do much spreading with the Kubota. It's tough to decide. I think right about there is the height that this sits at. There we go. Okay. I mean, we're getting there. It's something. I'm just going to kind of drive down the middle of it with the Kubota. And the tracks are actually kind of spreading it out a bit, so that's good to know. Oh, we got a little bump there that needs rectified. A little bump there. But for the most part, this went really smooth. I'm just give this a little dump. That's gonna need cleaned up. But I'm thinking we can mostly handle that with the roller. I don't know. We might just need the roller here. We'll leave the Kubota here because it's already here, but I think we just go get the roller and go get another load right now. I feel like that's the most beneficial thing I could do at the moment. Although I could just go along with a bucket at a set height like this, and any extravagant peak will be picked up by the bucket, even though it's not seeming... I don't have it low enough to really be skimming anything. What do we do? What do we do? You know what? I'm gonna just drop that down just so it's right above the level we have everything. There we go. And we're just gonna kind of trim off the top anywhere there's a little bit of an extra bit. Oh, we got a full bucket already. Okay, that's a shame. I was hoping to be able to trim the whole way. Take this bucket and let's just go ahead. I can see, yeah, it's got a bit of a mound there. This is going to work out pretty well. Let's go ahead and just kind of dump this at the end here. I think this is going to work even better than I imagined it would. This is great. And just do a nice little dump. And just back it up, 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 back it up. Keep dumping it. We are a little thick on our dump there, aren't we? It's okay, because we can clean it up. We'll go back down this way. Try and visualize where we left off. You know what? I think we just need the roller here. Let's just stop playing around. Let's go get the roller, shall we? But the Kubota is useful, so we do still need it here. We'll shut that down. Let's get the dump truck backed up to the roller now. Let's hop in it. Or not the... Oh my gosh. I keep calling things the wrong things because I'm thinking of other things. It's great. Backed up to the bumper hitch trailer, which is too small for the... Okay, that's lovely. We're only using 2 of the 4 axles on the trailer now. Note to self, get a new trailer for when you're using the dump truck to pull. Oh well, good to know. Good to know I need a new one anyways. But it'll work. It'll work for now. Let's go get the roller, shall we? We'll get back over to the job site once we get another load of gravel and the roller. And then we'll have everything we need to do. And this job is actually going to go very quickly. I was expecting it to take so much longer, but this is going to go very fast. Well, that looks like a very unhealthy load, doesn't it? We're going to lose our license plate. Okay, note to self, don't ever haul this like that again. This loader is slowly hopping off the trailer. One gradual bump at a time. I really don't want to have to reload it, but look how far it's shifted. We're almost there. We're almost there, roller. Just hang on, buddy. Just hang on. We're almost there. Please. I don't want to... No! No. Stay. Sit. Be a good boy. Don't fall off my... No, 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 no. Aw, man. That is annoying. I did not want that to happen. Come on. Come on. Roll over. Good boy. Sit. Play dead. All right. Put you back on the trailer. Go home. Get back to your home, boy. That's the wrong way. You've got to be kidding me. Don't fall off the other side now. We're just about there. Please, just stay on the trailer. We are literally here. Just a tiny... No, no, no. Stay. Hey. Stay. No. Oh, well now you've got me stuck. That's not cool. Okay, you know what? Look at that, guys. We got it low. We got it here. The roller's here. Okay. I'm not dealing with it. The roller's here. We unloaded it. It was legit. Nothing weird happened. Beep, 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 beep. I think this is the only piece of equipment that actually has a back beeper upper thing on it that we own. All right. Pull the dump truck forward and... Oh, yeah, this is definitely... I think we're going to have a little bit more rock than we need, really. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ow. That was a painful sneeze. All right, let's line up. What we got to do is back up. Jeez, maybe we should just use the dump truck to spread the gravel. Who needs the roller? The dump truck does the job better than anything. Okay. Pull forward a little bit. And right there should be fine. Start the dump and turn on the cruise control. Go, go, go. We made a bit of a hump there, but that's fine. It'll buff out. We'll get it sorted out. So now we just got to pull this forward, and I think this should work. I think we should be able to spread this out. Be able to cover the full road. I didn't think this job was going to be this easy, but this job is very, very easy so far. I'm loving it. I wish every job could be this quick and painless. Are we going to run out just before we... Oh, let's hope that that is exactly the amount of gravel we need, because your boy doesn't want to go back for a handful of gravel more. Just park this up right here, shut it off. Don't need that right now. Guess we can hop in the roller and start rolling this stuff out. Actually, I want to get rid of this mound here a little bit. So we're gonna run with the Kubota just a little bit before we run the roller, just to do a little preemptive cleaning up here. So let's go right up here. Actually, I'm gonna turn this bad boy the other direction. What? Let's turn it around this way. There you go. Now, I want to just clean you up just a little. That bump is just a little annoying there. There we go. Holy cow, we picked up a lot of gravel when we did that. Probably a little bit more than I was supposed to. You looking a little thin on gravel here? You know what? I'll leave a bucket full in the Kubota. That way we can fill it wherever we need it. We'll hop out of the Kubota. Let's get in the roller now. And we should be able to just roll the entire road. And it should be good to go. I think. This is going very swimmingly, to be honest with you. Alright. Let's just go back and forth. And we'll just roll out the highway. Or the road. The gravel road. It's not a highway, Jake. It's not a highway. It's a little rough. It's a lot more rough than I thought it was. Oh, we're gonna need more, aren't we? That's a shame. Just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. You guys get the drill. We're gonna have to do this on the whole stretch. Right now I'm just trying to get this bit similar to the back piece right back there. This should stretch out just fine. I think it is going to reach across the full width of this road. This is going to work great, and they're going to be happy. They have a newly rocked road. Everybody is going to be very happy about all of this. If anybody's upset, I'd be very surprised that they got... You know, story time. It's story time. They rocked the road that I live on once, and, I mean, they've done it more than once, obviously. But apparently, somebody that lived on that road thought to themselves, huh, well, don't mind if I do. And they took out their skid loader, and they scooped up all of the fresh rock that the county put on the road, and then used it for their own driveway or something like that, or used it for their own personal means. I don't know what they used it for. I just know they took it from the road. So long story short, the county catches wind of this because the road they just rocked is no longer rocked and people are complaining, and then they find out, oh, Mr. Jim Parsnick, it's not a real name. Is that a real name? Anyways, Mr. Jim Parsnick, whoever he may be, decided to help himself to all the rock. So they sent him a bill for all the rock that he took off the road, and I would guarantee you he never did that again. But you guys get the idea. We're just going to kind of roll on. We're going to try and flatten out this road and hope that it covers the full width. I feel like it's sort of working. But I also feel like the Kubota did a better job of rolling it in some places. So, I don't know. We'll keep trying. Alright, so I think it's time for us to park the roller real quick. And we're going to try and use the skid steer for a little bit of this. Because as you can see, it's not doing the best job. It's not terrible. But we need to get it a little wider down there primarily. Up here, the road did great. But down there at the other end, I need to get a little bit more width. So I'm thinking if I just go over it with the skid steer a little bit, it should help spread the gravel a little bit better. And I can take some of these mounds, like right here, that we're driving through, that rolled. See, notice it's at a different height level because I rolled it, but I can't spread it out, if that makes sense. So I need to kind of chisel it away a little bit. I need to take some off the top is what I need to do. So right now I'm just trying to go along and seeing if I can do anything to help this by trying to use the tracks to flatten out everything. It's, as you can see, not doing its job, but we do have a mound here in the middle that I need to work on. So that is what we need to do. Let's go ahead. I'm actually going to turn back this way. We are going to dump this up here at the opening. Since I do need a little bit more gravel, I'm going to try and take this extra and put it up here as needed. I'm going to just let that pour out nice and easy. Just keep pulling it forward. There we go. See, that's looking better. We can use that. We can spread that out a little bit more. But I need to try and go back this way. I got to get real low to the ground to try and eye this. I think right down the middle-ish is where most of the mound is. I'll go ahead and spread some of this out a little bit better here, I suppose. Just by driving over it a little bit. Take away a couple of these mounds. There we go. We're getting there. We're figuring it out. Okay, but down the middle we need to go. Do I really need to... Hold on. Let's get down and try and view this here. I think it's pretty good in this part. There's a little gap here, a little bit more moundy right there. It's a little rough right there and right there. So the edges need cleaned up through here primarily. I don't think the middle is quite as built up as you think. There is that gap right there that needs to be cleaned up. But down here, yeah, we can see this needs cleaned up for sure. I don't think I like this rock texture, by the way. It says gravel, and that's why I chose it. That's not like the gravel you would use on roads. In retrospect, I would have used the rock, probably, is what I should have used. But, you know, you live and you learn. Yeah, right back here is where this needs to be cleaned up from. Starting right about there. So right before that pole. So right before the second pole. All right. Let's get back in the skid steer. Watch your head. And we're going to pull forward. And was this the second pole? No, that's the first pole, Jake. Although it... Oh, you know what? The Kubota does do a good job of flattening stuff out, though. Oh, I can see the mound even. Okay. Alright, so... back her up a little bit. Level this out. I wonder if I can level it out and get it to dump a wee bit at the same time. Can I get this to work? Can I get it to dump as we go too? Doesn't seem to be the case, but we are taking away the mound. Oh gosh, we're taking away a lot. Hopefully we're not taking away too much. I don't think so. I'm looking at it behind us. I think we're still doing fine. Can we get this whole way in one bucket load? It doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Okay. I like to try and leave the bucket at the exact angle I need it to be, but as you can see, we did cut away that mound a little bit compared to what it was. That helped out a lot. I'm tempted... I do need to widen this section up. But I think I can get it wider once I need more gravel down here, primarily. At the end of the day, that's not the that's not the end of the world. I do need more down here at the entrance, though, so we're going to have to just go ahead and dump more down here. Let's line up, and let's go ahead and let it start dumping. Come on. There we go. And pour it out. Nice and easy. Try and get it at a kind of a level pace. If possible. Probably not very possible, but I'm trying my best. And that's pretty meh. Alright, meh's acceptable. I'll accept meh. We'll clean it up. Don't worry, we'll clean it up. Let's get back down here and let's finish kind of taking off that center mound that we had. Where was it at that we left off? Trying to eye it here. I'm not exactly sure where we left. Ooh! Ooh! Is that it? Alright, well, we're gonna say that's it. Man, there's still a bit of a mound this whole way, isn't there? Do I need to back up a little bit more? Hold on. Kind of just check the height of this stuff. This is difficult. Difficult to try and eyeball. And I can see there's a... Okay. I mean, there's a bit of a mound in the whole center, the whole way. Just trying to eyeball where I left off. And I think it was right here. Right here between these two. Okay, okay. Keep that in mind. I think you can kind of see it. Right about there. Roughly. I'm going to go ahead and tilt that down a little bit. Drop it down, drop it down, drop it down. That might be a little much. Can we do it? Can we pick it up? Can we skim it? Check the height. No? Okay. So we're not even at the other height yet. Back up a little ways. Drop it down. That was probably a little much. Let's see what happens when I skim it at that level. Oh, there we go. Dang it. It's another full load. I feel like... I just don't know what I'm doing. We're figuring it out, though. We're getting there. Can I get some more over here to this end? No? Well, as people drive on it, they're going to spread the gravel out, so it doesn't need to be perfect. The gravel's going to move out to the sides, and that's why the road grader has to come back and move it back towards the center anyways. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's drivable. Like, it's flat enough you can drive on it, and that was the main focus. I just want to make sure we get enough up here as well, so let's go ahead and dump some more around here. There we go. Nice and easy. Probably got a little bit too much right there. Pull that back. I need to get some more on that side. So I'm going to do a quick U-turn. Over to this side again. Start dumping more. There we go. And pull it forward. Alright. I think that'll do. Flatten that out a little bit more. Anybody coming? Nope. We're good. I'm just going to use the skid steer to try and get some of these mounds right now. And as people drive around on this, they are going to do the rest of the work for us. Their tires are going to move gravel. Gravel's definitely not going to stay in the same place, so we don't have to be in too much of a worry about it. There's a bit of a mound right there that I want to try and get. That's a pretty big one. There we go. Trying to drive around and trying to take care of some of these mounds over here. Okay. Last bit, we're going to roll this very first section here. Drop this back down. There we go. Shut it off. Let's hop in the roller. Fire it up. Pull it forward. Oh, that's backwards. Pull it forward, forward, forward. There it goes. It likes to take a minute. And we're just going to do a quick little roll. Nobody's coming. Haven't seen anybody this whole time. We should be fine. We're just going to try and flatten some of this out a little bit more. Right up next to the barrel there. That'll do. Kind of roll this little bit out right here. There we go. And I think we're good. There we have it. We did it, guys. We have successfully just done an entire road. We just poured gravel on this entire roadway. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. If you want to see more construction sim, not construction sim, but farming sim construction series, then let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you want to see us do. I know someone said an airport, and I thought that was really cool, so I want to try and figure out how to do one of those here in the future. But it looks like we got it. Gravel's in place. City should be happy. County should be happy, rather. And we're going to pack everything up and get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you all later.